Henderson, and they are manufacturers of pine and hardwood cross ties, lumber, and pallets. From the timber farmer to manufacturers to building and trades, K.L. Barton and Son Tie Company of Garrison has the know-how to get the job done. So call Barton and Son Tie Company today, 936-347-2744, or stop by their location on Highway 59 in Garrison.
And let me remind you that Tatum Music Company is making our video streaming possible. Tatum Music Company is your factory-authorized band and orchestra instrument dealer. They offer a full service company with the sales of new and quality used instruments. A rental program, this rental plan is offering to assist those students as he or she begins their musical career. A state-of-the-art repair service is located both in Tyler and Longview. Band and orchestra instruments, repair service, accessories, and sheet music can all be found at Tatum Music Company. Tatum Music Company, where quality service begins with the people you trust. The next band to perform is going to be the Chapel Hill High School Band. Chapel Hill, just outside of Tyler. Here again, a traditional First Division band in the East Texas area.
The next band in Conference 3A is the Chapel Hill High School Band from Tyler, Texas. Directed by Joe Hewitt, Weston Fisher, Marlena Phillips, and Dave Tolbert. Drum majors for the band are Matthew Sorensen and Ryan Ratledge. The band's music program includes Canticle Fanfare, the drum major, Peacemaker, and E Pluribus Unum. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance for the UIO Region Marching Band Competition. Next band in Conference 3A is the Palestine High School Band from Palestine, Texas. Directed by Andrew Jamalski, David Jones, Kevin Felter, Jimmy Shelton, and Michaela Jamalski. The arrangers of the band are Caleb Lawson and Amber Maggie. The band's music program includes Office, Leaving the Port and at Sea, Attack, and The Journey Home. Drum major, is your band ready? Having seen your performance in the UIL Region Marching Band Competition.
That was the Palestine High School Band completing their performance here at the Region 21 UIL Marching Competition, live from Homer Bryce Stadium, Nacogdoches, Texas, Stephen F. Austin campus. The next band up is the Rusk High School Band. The Rusk High School Band marching 110 members at Region 21 UIL competition. We're coming to you from Homer Bryce Stadium, Nacogdoches, Texas, on the campus of Stephen F. Austin, as we continue our coverage of the Region 4 marching competition. Let me bring you up to date on where we are presently in Class Single A. Overton made a 3, Garrison made a 2, Timpson made a 2, West Sabine made a 2, Tenaha made a 1, Cushing made a 3rd division, Shelbyville made a 1st division, and Carlisle, that's Price Carlisle, made a 1st division. In Class AA, ARP received a 1st division, Troop a 2nd division, St. Augustine a 2nd division, Tatum High School a 3rd division, Elkhart a 2nd division, West Rusk a 1st division, Winona a 1st division, Crockett a 4th division, Waukegan a 2nd division, and Frankston a 3rd division. We have just begun the Class 3A competition, and we're not even halfway through the 3As that we have, so it'll be some time before we know the rating of the band. We'll pass it on to you as soon as we have that. The band, again, marching 110. Mike Miller is the band director. The band will be performing Triumph Fanfare, Invictus, Ponderosa Trio, the American Red Cross March, and the Crosley Trio, the March Crosley, the trio of that march. Band makes its way out, and they're standing right at midfield. They're right at the SFA mark on the 50-yard line, in between the hash marks. Beautiful band uniforms, white shoes, black trousers with a white, and if I remember correctly, there's a red stripe in there with a wide white stripe. The jacket is white. They wear a black cross belt, wear black citation cards, and the shako is a white trimmed shako, but the basic color is red, trimmed in white. And are they wearing a plume today? I don't believe they are. No plume. Twin drum majors. And the band will turn around and to their back from the judges, and this is okay to do this so they can get their warm-ups. Now, we have 3 judges, and our judges are, let me give those to you, Mr. Jerry Payne from Marshall, Texas, Brandon Brewer, and the other is Larry Ward. Larry's from Atascocita. 3 judges. Dr. Jerry Payne retired, band director, taught at Northwestern as well as band director at Marshall High School for many years. Larry Ward has been around for many, many years judging. All of these judges have to go through a training period. They're trained by the University Interscholastic League. They go to seminars and learn what to listen for, what to look for, and the correct comments to make as they judge the band. Now, all of these bands are first division band directors in their own right, so they know basically what to look for. The band will be judged on their marching as well as their playing. Many times this is called a concert contest while marching, a playing contest, if you will, while marching. Here's the announcements. Let's go and join it.
Directed by Mike Miller, Gary Robbins, Bill Cawley, and Miss Jillian Bachlini. Drum major for the band are Lenee Brandt and Micah Russell. The band's program includes Triumph Fanfare, Invictus, Peacemaker, American Red Cross, and Ponderosa. Drum major.
Well, now he's changed one of the marches on us. We did not have Peacemaker in our repertoire. So it's called to attention. The band can make a first division, which is superior. Second division, excellent. Third division, average. Fourth division, below average. And fifth division would be poor. a great job of presenting the instruments. It was done in good cadence. And here we go. Let's see what the sound is. Band stands in place after playing the fanfare. Drum majors look at each other, get the tempo set, and here's the forward march. Playing the introduction of the march in place, forward step. Near sidelines, military counter march. You'll notice that the sound's going to change as they move toward the far side of the field. They're playing now to the visitor stands here at Homer Bryce Stadium. And from the left side of the band, they execute a staggered counter march. And this is going to change the direction of the band. They have been moving sideline to sideline. They will now move goal line to goal line as they march toward the south end zone. Ben has good stride. Boy, those white shoes really look sharp on the turf here at Homer Bryce Stadium. Counter march at the 10-yard line. Change of direction. They're moving now right to left on your radio dial. From our height, and this is an ideal place to have a band competition because you're so high up to observe the band. You can really see the patterns. Drum cadence, and we're watching all the feet hit the ground at the same time. Military counter march. That's a staggered military counter march. It'll take the company fronts and open them up into marching 5 yards apart. The normal distance is 2 steps or 60 inches. 30-inch stride. A step 2 as they go into parallel lines. Here again, good shadows this time of day here. You can really see the diagonals of the band as they continue to march. Very good dynamic contrast. And comes to the 45-yard line, halts in place as they will close up those diagonal lines. Return to their close order marching in their company fronts. Order horns. Drum majors will do their salute to the judges or the adjudicators. Very fine performance thus far by the Rusk band. Present horns. As you view this, if you're watching it on cable vision, look at the alignment of the trumpets, the trombones, just perfectly out there as they stand at attention. Forward march from either side. They step off in a staggered position. This is going to create a chevron. Military counter march, and we'll change directions of that chevron. Oh, we're going to turn it back again and open it up to a diamond. And now back into a chevron. See what happens here. And we'll open it up again. Well, here again, our vantage point makes it so easy to see these patterns, and the Rusk band is doing such a great job. Tell you what, home folks can really be proud of the performance of this band thus far. Band is moving now to the south end zone here at Homer Bryce Stadium. And alternating right and left to the rears as they'll go back into close order. And to the rear, except for that very back person, they just flank right toward the sidelines. We're changing those company fronts coming into the sidelines now. The band can stay on the field for 5 minutes. They must stay on for 5. They can stay on no longer than 8. Military countermarch on the near sidelines. Marching away from us now. Here again, dynamic contrast. Now you can hear the woodwinds and get ready. Pass through. Reverse the pass, bring them back into close order. Will they continue? Nope, they flank into the stands. Full band halt on the sideline. Rusk High School, ladies and gentlemen, they've done a fantastic job. Very well done. Great music selection, great design of drill, and you can tell that these young musicians have really worked hard to perfect this drill. A lot of time and effort have gone in, both practicing and memorizing their music as well as learning their marching assignments, and they have done a great job. We will pass on to you as soon as we know what the ratings are. We will be happy to share that with you. I'm going to say, though, that the band directors and the band don't need to worry. They're going to receive top rating today. They're going to bring home, I hope, they will bring home the gold. I'm Jerry Hansen. You've been listening to the Region 21 University Marching Contest. We've been coming to you live from Homer Bryce Stadium in Nacogdoches, Texas, and we've just finished viewing the Rusk High School Band. Congratulations on a job well done. I'm Jerry Hansen. Thank you for listening.
Lufkin, Texas, directed by Brad Como and Ronnie Rose. Drum major for the band, Timothy Rose. Music for the band program includes the music of Chuck Magny, Children of Sanchez, Land of Make-Believe, and Condo. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance with UIL Region Marching Band Competition. Yeah, do it. Step up there and do it. Woo! Hello.
band on the field is the Athens band. You may have be able to hear us checking our mics. We appreciate you bearing with us there. We think we have all the batteries changed out and in good shape. Let's go down and enjoy the band. We appreciate those that are listening on our streaming of our University Interscholastic League marching contest. This is the Region 21 contest. The streaming is made possible by Tatum Music Company. Tatum Music Company is your factory authorized band and orchestra instrument dealer. They offer a full service company with the sale of new and quality used instruments. A rental purchase plan is offered to assist any student as he or she begins their music education. A state-of-the-art repair service is located both in Tyler and Longview. Band and orchestra music, repair service, accessories, sheet music, all can be found at Tatum Music Company. Tatum Music Company, where quality service begins with the people that you trust. We continue now with the Region 21 marching competition. The next band should be Westwood Band. Westwood High School is out of Palestine, Texas. The Westwood High School Band ready for competition at the Region 21 University Interscholastic League marching contest.
The next band in Conference 3A, Westwood High School, Palestine, Texas. Directed by Richard Evans and Silas Ski. Our majors of the band are Kayla Kansky and Kayla Myers. The band's music program includes selections from The Prince of Egypt, Deliver Us, Through Heaven's Eyes, and The Red Sea. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance for the UIL Region Marching Band Competition.
The next band to perform is the Henderson High School Band. Henderson High School in Class 3. Welcome back to our broadcast of the Region 21 University Interscholastic League Marching Competition. We're in Class 3A, and the next band to perform is the Henderson High School Band. We welcome our audience on KPXI and remind you, if you want to go to mypxi.com, that you can view the band marching as well as listen to the commentary. It is a $5 one-time charge, but you'll be able to see the view of it. If you are viewing, we'd love to have your comments, because this is the first time that we've ever done this, and we want to know, is it working, and what you thought about it. So if you would, on that same address at info, give us a answer, give us your ideas, maybe how to improve, what to do. We'd love to hear from you. Henderson High School Band is just about to make their way through the tunnel. We can see the band members standing there waiting to come forward. They'll be marching 110 members in the, whoop, that's the wrong page, because they're going to surely be marching more than that. Now we got the right page. They're marching 162. Pardon me, didn't mean to do that. I had an opportunity to see the Henderson Band last evening at a football game, and the band did a first division job. They did a super job, and I'm sure that Mr. Tommy Moore will have them prepared and giving them their last minute instructions as we speak here. So why don't we take a quick break? Let's have a commercial break, and we'll be back. We're coming to you live from Homer Rice Stadium, Nacogdoches, Texas. It's the Region 21 UIL Marching Competition. Welcome back to the Region 21 Marching Contest. We're coming to you live from Nacogdoches, Texas, Homer Rice Stadium. The Henderson High School Band is the next band to perform in Class 3A, and we thought that it was time for them to make their way through the tunnel here at the north end of the stadium. We have been marching Class 3A since 3:05 this afternoon, and we conclude at 6:25. So a lot of Class 3A bands in Region 21. Henderson High School Band will be performing, let's see if we can, Matrix Fanfare, The Boys of the Old Brigade, North Wind March, Slavic Woman's Farewell, Purple Pageant, and March Grandioso. The music that they're playing is very difficult music. The same music, the University of Texas plays March Grandioso, so they're playing actually college difficulty music here as they will be performing in the Class 3A competition. So they've reached out and challenged the musicians, the band directors have, and like I said, what I heard last evening is any indication they're going to have a fine presentation for you here today. Band makes its way out of the tunnel now, and it'll take them a minute or two to get set up and to warm up for a moment. Why don't we go ahead and take another commercial break and get all that out of the way. But we certainly appreciate our fine sponsors that are making our broadcast today possible. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Homer Rice Stadium as the Henderson High School Band prepares for their marching competition for 2011. Mr. Moore instructs the band to come forward out onto the field. They're entering the north end zone of the field. Again, marching 162. They say plus 20 alternates, so they got about 182 in the high school band. Beautiful uniforms. And here at this time of day, with the sun as it's starting to cast shadows on the field, you can really see the band's alignment. The band wears white shoes, a bright blue West Point style uniform with a red stripe. The inlay of the West Point coat is red. They wear a white cross belt, and they have white citation cards. We'll give a shout out to Mr. Ronnie Ferguson. Hope you're listening. He was a little under the weather today, and we always enjoy Ronnie's comments as he has been with me here in the press box before. So, Ronnie, hope everything's going well, and I know that Mr. Ferguson is going to be anxiously awaiting the competition here as we get started. Tatum Music Company is our exclusive sponsor of our our streaming of video. We appreciate them very much. Thank the entire staff as they've provided the video for you. And again, like I say, if you're enjoying that part of our presentation, be sure and email us and let us know. Let's get our mics turned on and make sure that we got everything as we want it so we can get the field information going. This stadium is a little unusual. It really flatters a band's sound because you're down in a hole. The wind is not going to be a factor, certainly not today. Temperature, the lower the humidity and the cooler that the air is without being freezing really helps the band's performance and helps their sound. They were checking the stride a moment ago. There we go. Here's a full band. There's so many things you have to do in preparation. One is for all of the students to play off their music, get that out of the way. The other is to get that music memorized and played off. Secondly is to learn your spot in the drill. And sometimes it changes. Sometimes because of grades, who you were marching with a couple of weeks ago, you may not be marching beside now. So everybody's kind of at a point of having to make some shifts every once in a while. This band began back in August and has really rehearsed hard. A traditional band of fine performances, made a first division last year, and look forward to their performance this year. Looks like that they're ready to go as they stand on the 10-yard line, and we await the announcement. Here's the announcement.
Henderson High School from Henderson, Texas, under the direction of Tommy Moore and Jason Chamberlain. Drum majors of the band are Ali Ortila and Taylor Duncan. The band's music program includes the Matrix Fanfare, the Boys of the Old Brigade, North Wind March, the Slavonic Women's Fairfield March, Purple Pageant, and March Grandioso. Drum major, is your band ready?
Drum major's turn, if you're listening to the radio. Give the salute. They're at a 45-degree turn to the right. Now they come back.
Begin your performance for the UIL Region Marching Band Competition.
And there's the official announcement. And it's time for the Henderson High School Band to step forward. Drum majors look over the band. Go to parade rest with a snap. You could hear the attention as they pop to, and you've heard this at the home football games for weeks now. Forward march, and all the foot work went together. All of the feet went out at the same time. And from the back of the band, they stagger their halt, and they open up diagonals in the band. Beautiful diagonals from this height of our vantage point here at Homer Bryce Stadium. And the band stretches from the 10-yard line to the 50-yard line. They executed a half right face, and now they're ready to play the fanfare. Present horns. Let's listen. What a beautiful sound. Perfectly still. And as they take their first step, they go to a half left step. They're moving now to the south goal line. What a sound, what a beautiful sound, and what a beautiful sight. See that huge band spread out here on Homer Bryce Stadium. Alternating right and left to the rears, we're in company fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 company fronts. And they're moving now right to left on your radio dial. The company fronts are marching 6 steps apart, 5 yards. To the rear from the lead of the company fronts, and we go into close order. Now marching 2 steps apart are the company fronts. They pass in review. Or the alignment is perfect at this point of the drill. See those white shoes hitting that green artificial turf? It's a beautiful sight. Look at the alignment of the brass instruments in the band as they pass right here. Full band halt at the 40-yard line. Drum majors salute. The official salute to the adjudicators. Forward march. Still in company fronts. I hope you can hear the fine woodwind sound that the band is producing. From the back of the band, alternating right and left to the rears as they'll float triagonal out to one side and reverse triagonal on the other. Changing the directions now, moving left to right on your radio dial. Alternating right and left to the rears as they close back into their block company front. Now this is the Slavonic March, and what a beautiful sound. Fits perfectly with the tuba section that they have here, the low brass. All right, they're going to pull 2 company fronts out, another 2. One company front on the 25, one on the 40, another company front on the 45, the final company front on the 30, and they're standing in 1-pace intervals now. Forward march from the company fronts, and we'll see floating diamonds come out. Beautiful pattern. They're scattered from basically the 15-yard line to the 15-yard line. This is very difficult to stay in good precision and good timing with that many people scattered that far apart. You really got to listen. And not only the upper brass, but the lower brass in such control. Just a little mental mistake right there happened on the drill. That won't cost them anything. That could happen to anybody at any time. And these are flanks to the right as they change their direction, now facing the bells back to the press box. Well done. Well executed. March Grandiosa. As the band comes forward and halts on the near sideline. Look over their time. Our time's in good shape. Mr. Moore applauding the performance of his band. These students have done a fantastic job here at competition. Oh, they have done a wonderful job. The marching was just as it should be, and what a great sound. What a sonorous sound that they had all the time. They maintained it at all points of the drill. They were up and down, and listen to the fans that are here. The other bands showing such respect for a job well done. Well, we need to take a commercial break real quickly, and then we'll be back with some thoughts about the performance of the Henderson band. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Homer Bryce Stadium as the Henderson High School Band has completed their performance here at this Region 21 UIL marching competition. And all you can say is it's a job well done. Beautiful sound. They took the field with authority, their stride, their tempo, their carriage. They marched from the waist up. From the waist down, the upper body was erect and stood as it should. Beautiful low brass sound that they had. You couldn't ask for anything to be any better. I think anyway. That's my opinion. I hope that the judges feel the same way. I can't see how they can write up anything. One little goof out there, but that's going to happen to anybody. And the beauty of it is that person corrected it immediately. That's what you're taught to do, and did not bother any part of the drill other than that. So I'm going to say that well, first of all, I'm going to say the band did a great job. They stood tall. They represented their school and their community and themselves in a first division manner, and I congratulate them. I hope that the three adjudicators agree with me. I feel sure that they will. We'll have the ratings in just a few minutes, but it will be a while, so stay tuned. As soon as we have those ratings, we'll pass them on to you. But until then, thank you for being a part of the Region 21 University Interscholastic League marching competition. I'm Jerry Hansen. Take care, and may God bless.
Next band at Conference 3A is Bullard High School from Bullard, Texas, under the direction of Gary Jordan, Jacob Weems, and Gary Blankenship. Drum major for the band is Erica Delatorre. The band's music program includes Precision Fanfare, Lieutenant Commander March, March Ponderoso, and the Strategic Air Command March. Drum major, is your band ready?
Band performing is Diboll High School. You're listening to the Region 21 UIL Marching Competition, come to you live from Homer Bryce Stadium in Nacogdoches, Texas. May I correct myself? This is Bullard and not Diboll. I apologize. The next band to perform in Class 3A at the Homer Bryce Stadium, this is the Region 21 University Interscholastic League Marching Competition, will be Lindale High School. Lindale High School marches 144. They have 3 drum majors. They're making their way to their entry point now as they march across the north end of the Homer Bryce Stadium, moving to the far sidelines. We appreciate our audience and at KMU being able to bring you this presentation. And we'll take a quick 30-second break right now. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more action. Please stand by. Welcome back to Humber-Bryce Stadium, where the Lindale High School Band is preparing to make their way onto the field here for the Region 21 University Interscholastic League marching competition. Band directors at Lindale include Stephen Moore, Susan Scott, Casey Johnson, Benny Davis, Brent Cannon, and Dustin Brown. Band is standing across the way. The uniforms, as you can see, are beautiful on this afternoon as the sun begins to set just a little bit. You can certainly see the shadows out there. Makes a great view. White shoes, blue West Point trousers with a white stripe, West Point jacket, white inlay or gray inlay. They wear a white cross belt. The plumes are white. The shako, and that's the hat, the shako is a blue shako trimmed in white. 3 drum majors stand just past the far hash marks as they await the instructions. The band is going through their typical warm-up right now. Temperature and weather here at Humber-Bryce Stadium could not be more ideal. It's perfect weather for a marching contest. Temperature is very comfortable. There's no wind, and it just enhances the sound of a beautiful band such as the Lindale Band. The band goes through their warm-ups. The band will be judged by either receiving a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th division, and the 1st division is a superior rating. That's the rating that this band has been receiving for years. 2nd division is excellent, 3rd division is average, 4th division is poor, and 5th division is not what you want to get. The way we have 3 judges, the way the judging is done, if you're not familiar with the marching contest, 3 judges, any 2 judges agree on a rating, that's what it is. 2 judges give them a 2, another person gives them a 3, the rating is a 2. 2 judges give them a 1, somebody gives them a 4, the rating is a 1. If there's a split, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd division, the middle rating is what is the rating that the band will receive. Of course, the ideal thing is to receive 1st division from all judges.
Drum majors of the band are DeForest Grody, Ali Jarman, and head drum major Justin Winsner. The band's music program includes a festival prelude fanfare, a Rolling Thunder, Them Basses, and Honey Boys on Parade. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance with UIL Region.
And here comes the Lindale High School Band as they march forward from the far sidelines, coming across the hash mark. Again, they're marching 144 members today. Now to midfield. To the numbers here close to the press box. And a full band halt. Present horns automatically. Festival Prelude Fanfare as the band stands in place. Rolling Thunder March, full band to the rear as they march away from the near sidelines. And from the left side of the band, they execute a to the rear turn, and they will change the directions of the company fronts. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 company fronts now marching from go line to go line. That would be left to right on your radio dial. Military countermarch 2 steps in front of the 20-yard line by the first 2 company fronts. Opening the company fronts out, now 2 more company fronts turn, and then the final company fronts turn. Band is moving right to left on your radio dial in 3 squads, and then the squads close in together, and we see a beautiful floating parallelogram come out of there. Let's go down and listen. Very melodic in the baritone section with the melodic percussion playing. Continuing the floating diamonds as they go back down to the company fronts, pass through to the rears. Alternating now, and they'll set up into the rears, and now they're back in a close order, 6 company fronts, moving right to left on your radio dial. And Oklahoma turn as they come out of their company fronts and go into a parade block. Can you tell what march this would be? Can you hear the basses? Band does a military counter march on the 5-yard line, change direction. They're moving left to right on your radio dial in parade block. The back of the band alternating right and left to the rears as they bring a floating diamond out. The next squad makes a floating X, and now another floating diamond. What a beautiful sight from atop Homer Bryce Stadium, our vantage point. Now the diamonds and the X's will change directions, and they'll begin making up. They're just going to invert the direction of the band. Now, for those of you that are not this familiar with the marching contest, when you spread a band out from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line, you have to have perfect precision. And each turn, individual footwork can be seen. So the judges are looking at every individual as they make those to the rears. Changing direction now as they close in back into the block band. Military counter march, 4 steps past the 10-yard line. They're changing the direction, moving now right to left on your radio dial, still right in the middle of the field. It's such a pleasure to hear the beautiful sound coming from this fine band. Full band to the rear, a reverse Oklahoma turn. They go back into their company fronts, to the rear, and they're headed to the north end zone. And from the near sidelines, they do a series of column turns, which will change the direction of the band. Now they're going to be going from sideline to sideline. And I hope that you can hear on the radio and on the video stream the beautiful sound that's coming from this band. Full band to the rear. One middle section halts. Let's see what will happen next. Another section halts. And a little bit different group here. We have Gate wheel turns by squads. Then we have in the middle of the band, we have two squads that are just doing the circle drill. Beautiful sight. Honey Boys on parade. Now they come forward to us after the gate swings. They did such a great job. Good alignment on those, and this has been just a very beautiful drill. Half steps now as they come through the sidelines. And the band halts from the near sidelines. Look at the clock. They have 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the drill, so that's fine. And we'll be back in 60 seconds to give you more of the Lindale Band's performance.
Don't go off the track. Hold up right here. Hold here. Going right.
The Lindale High School Band has just completed their University Interscholastic League marching competition and did a fantastic job. Again, the judges will be judging the band on their ability to play the music, the difficulty of the music, and the styles that they'll play it with. Listen to the intonation, the quality of sound, the maturity of sound today is as it is always with this band. This band is just a class band anywhere in any classification. Beautiful sound, very mature sound. The band marches from the waist down, has great carriage, great stride. Nothing that I observed went wrong on the drill. The drill itself was fine. The drill was so beautiful because it gave you such beautiful different patterns as we sit up here at the press box in Homer Bryce. Homer Bryce is probably the very best stadium around to have a contest in, and the Lindale Band has done well. They'll stand very tall tonight after the ratings will be given to them. They just did a good job. Played the music as it should be played, marched as it should be played, and all those at home, at the school administration, the teachers, and the student body will be extremely proud of the performance today by the Lindale High School Band. 144 members, 3 drum majors, playing college difficulty marches and doing a great job. Congratulations to the band and their conductors, and thank you very kindly for the audience in KMU listening to our presentation of the Region 21 University Interscholastic League Marching Contest. We'll take a quick break and come right back with more. The next band to perform will be the Van High School Band.
The next band in Conference 3A is the Van High School from Van, Texas, under the direction of Brian McIntyre, Heather Chitty, and Ronnie Ferguson. Drum major for the band is Cindy Bird. The band's performance today includes Precision Fanfare, Mighty Might March, The Trombone King, American Legion, and Honey Boys on Parade. Drum major, is your band ready?
The next band to perform at the Region 21 University Interscholastic League marching competition will be Diboll.
The next band comes 3A, Diboll High School, Diboll, Texas. Directed by Joseph Adler, activity battle. Drum major for the band is Jessica Skipper. The band's music program includes Killian March, Glorious America, Queen City, and Chicago's World Fair. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance to the UIL Region Marching Band Competition.
Welcome to Homer Bryce Stadium. The Region 21 University Interscholastic League competition, marching competition continues here as the next band to perform will be the Carthage High School Band. Diboll has just finished and making their way out of the field. I can look over to my left at the tunnel here at the north end of Homer Bryce Stadium, and we can see the Carthage band directors there waiting the okay to come to the field. It's been a very interesting day. We'll give you updates quickly. It started out with the single A bands, Overton the 3rd Division, Garrison the 3rd Division, Timpson the 2nd Division. We back up and correct, Garrison the 2nd Division, Timpson the 2nd Division, West Sabine 2nd Division, Tennehaw 1st Division, Cushing the 3rd Division, Shelbyville 1st Division, and Price Carlisle the 1st Division. Now in Class AA, ARP made the 1st Division, Troop 2nd Division, St. Augustine 2nd Division, Tatum 3rd Division, Elkhart 2nd Division, West Rusk 1st Division, Winona 1st Division, Crockett 4th Division, Waukegan 2nd Division, and Frankston a 3rd Division. We have been marching in the 3A division since 3 o'clock this afternoon. Carthage is the last band to perform in Class 3A, and we await their arrival onto the field. Let's take a moment and sell a product or two, and we'll be right back with the Carthage band's performance after this.
At First State Bank and Trust Company, we understand how important a dependable, independent bank is to growing families, farms, and businesses. That's the reason you'll find a level of respect and customer service here that is uncommon today. If that sounds like the kind of strong, can-do bank you're looking for, come let us show you more. A lot more. First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage, deep in the heart of Panola County. Member FDIC.
Autumn. Some of us call it fall. Whichever, it has many meanings in the city of Carthage. First days of school, a new box of crayons, unsharpened pencils, and football. The kickoff, 1st and 10, a touchdown. The marching band echoing the fight song from a jammed stadium, cheering, twirling, and hopes of yet another championship. Yes, fall in Carthage has its own unique events and sights, sounds, and smells. The city of Carthage, a great place to live.
And we welcome you back to Homer Bryce Stadium. We're still awaiting the Carthage band to make its way from the tunnel and come out here and make its spot and warm up on the turf here at Homer Bryce. If you are watching by video streaming, we welcome you to our broadcast. Let me remind you that the video streaming is made possible by Tatum Music Company. Tatum Music Company is your factory authorized band and orchestra instrument dealer. They offer a full service company with the sale of new and quality used instruments. A rental purchase plan is offered to assist any student as he or she begins their music education. A state-of-the-art repair service is located both in Tyler and Longview. Band, orchestras, instruments, repair service, accessories, sheet music, all can be found at Tatum Music Company. Tatum Music Company, where quality service begins with the people you trust. Appreciate Tatum Music Company providing the streaming. We've talked to a lot of people during the day, and I understand that we've had a lot of people view our presentation over the internet. It does cost $5, but you can watch all the contests at that one price. The Battling Bulldog Band makes its way now from the tunnel to the north end of Homer Bryce Stadium. Nicholas Durham, the band director, in front as he leads the band to their spot to set to prepare for the marching competition. Carthage band will be marching 89 members. And tonight, a little unusual. Normally at marching contests, the band wears their white uniform, white trousers, but today they're wearing white shoes, the Friday night red West Point style uniform with a white stripe. The coat is a West Point style coat. It's red with a white inlay. They wear white cross belts, a white citation card, the shako, and that's the cap, is basically red trimmed in white with a white plume. Band now is on the far sidelines, and we're just moments away from the presentation of the Battling Bulldog Band here at Region 21 Marching Contest. This will be a good time for us to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the contest drill right after this.
For 28 years, Panola National Bank has been an active partner in our community, working in civic organizations, schools, and churches, helping Panola County and its citizens with their financial needs. Community banking is basic to America, and we're proud of our success. As the Bulldogs, Bearcats, Tigers, Yellow Jackets, and Mustangs realize goals with teamwork, we at Panola National Bank rely on our team members. We invite you to come in and meet them. As a reminder, we open a little earlier and stay a little later for your convenience. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Carthage Title Company is the premier title search agency in Carthage and Panola County. Carthage Title Company is here to be of service to you. Robert and Mary Ellis Sherman are proud supporters of the wonderful students who make up the Carthage High School Band. Congratulations to all students on their hard work. Carthage Title Company, Carthage ISD backers.
Welcome back to Homer Bryce Stadium. Carthage Battling Bulldog Band stands across the way, facing the visitor stands here at the stadium as the band does their warm-ups. We can see Mr. Durham conducting across the way, making sure that they get used to the sound here. The temperature is perfect for a marching contest. The lights are on, so the shadows won't be a problem. We'll have a great vantage point here. There's not a better place to have a marching contest, in my opinion, than here at Homer Bryce Stadium. Because you're down in a bowl, the wind doesn't become a real factor unless it is extremely strong. Your sound stays in. It really makes the band sound well. And we're just very impressed with the bands. We've seen several really good bands, I should say. Henderson had a great performance, and we don't know what their rating is, but they did a super job. I think pass that along as our Carthage fans saw both bands last night at halftime, and Carthage band did a superb job. If they can do just as good a job as they did Friday night, possibly put just a little extra effort on it, they should make a first division. Band members have really worked hard and practiced hard. They've memorized their music. They played off their music. They've memorized their drill spot. And then on occasion you catch grades where you have to readjust a little bit, and they've taken care of that need as well. Here comes the band from across the way as they march from the far sidelines to the far numbers, coming to the hash mark. And from the back of the band, they go into a halt and a parade rest. Now the band stands at parade rest. They do that little wiggle that they've been doing for years now. Then the band freezes.
Nicholas Durham, Bradley Aldridge, Gina Thompson, and Desmond Johnson. Drum majors for the band are Daniel LeBlanc. The band's music program includes Dime Meister Singers Fanfare, War Machine and the Tartars, Kepler Special, and Chicago Old Spirit Signal Celebration. Drum major, is your band ready?
Drum major calls the band to attention, and the announcer was announcing the band directors and then the music that will be played. The drum major salutes the judges. There's the official announcement that they can begin the performance. The Meister Singer Fanfare will be played. Here's that fanfare. War March of the Tartar. Let's go down and listen to fanfare. Very good sound. Very well balanced. Forward march, and the band steps off to the March of the Tartar by K.O. King. coming to the near sidelines. And a flank to the left, and the band goes into company fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 company fronts. They're moving to the south end zone, or that's left or right on your radio dial. And then by files, they'll do a left flank, opening up diagonal lines. Now, our vantage point, really you can see those diagonal lines take shape. They'll do another left flank, and they'll set up the marching parallelogram, if you would. Good, clean, low brass. A very good contrast in sound. Band's hitting the field very well. Good stride. Alternating right and left to the rears. Now they're in a blocked parallelogram. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Alternating right and left to the rears as they go back into block band. Passing in review at the 50-yard line. And now the blockbuster. To the rear, and they'll close the blockbuster back in. Band has maintained a very good sound, has maintained a strong tempo. This is Kiefer's Special March. Band moves to the north end zone in block band. From the middle of the band now, they'll execute staggered counter marches and bring the band out into a marching wedge. Now the band goes into the half step, and this is done by files. Half of the band continues on, half of the band goes into the half step. Applause from the crowd. Now the back half goes back into regular stride as the front half goes into the half step. Back half is moving that chevron back into place. Now we're back at regular tempo. You can hear the applause from the crowd as they are enjoying the performance of the Battling Bulldog Band. Band has changed direction. They're moving right to left on your radio dial as they approach midfield. The march is Chicago World's Fair Centennial Celebration of 1933. Band is maintaining a very strong low brass sound, very blended. You can hear all of the voices. When I say that, you can hear the first, second, and third parts being played very well. Alternating right and left to the rears as the band goes into the marching diamond. Thus far, the band has done just a really great job. They're moving left to right on your radio dial. As you hear the band hold out their phrases, each section working together. Full band to the rear, they change direction. Now the diamond splits, and we'll come back together as we're playing the trio to Chicago World's Fair. band is marching from the waist down. The waist up, they're perfectly still, and you can watch the brass instruments as they hold their horns up. Very great carriage right here, and it can really be seen by the judges. Bringing now the diamond back through each other in reverse. Counter march, and the back half tags on to the front half. Right and left to the rears as they go back into block band. They're back in block. Passing in review. Flank to the visitor stands. Now back into close order. Sideline, stack. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your performance. And you can listen to the crowd and tell how they appreciate the job that the Carthage Battling Bulldog Band has done. Really, really fine job. The music has improved each week that I've had opportunity to watch the band. They have just really outdone them. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted their very best performance to take place right here at Homer Bryce Stadium, and that's what's taking place. The judges are they're going to brag on them about the sound of the band. They put a lot of air in their horns. They held out their phrases. The marching was fine. There two little bobbles out there, but that's not going to cost them a rating. That happens on occasion, and the thing you need to do is just recover as quickly as you possibly can. So congratulations to the Carthage Battling Bulldog Band on a job well done. They're the last band in their class, so we'll be coming back to you momentarily and giving you the ratings. It'll take just a minute for those to be tabulated, and they'll take a break as they tabulate those ratings. So stay tuned to KGAS. As soon as the band ratings are made available, we'll pass it on to you. In my opinion, the best this year that the Carthage High School Band has performed, we had to see just then here at the marching competition. Again, this is the Region 21 UIL Marching Contest. Carthage High School Band, congratulations to the band members, their band directors, to the school administration. They represented you in a royal manner. Great job, band. Congratulations. I'm Jerry Hansen. Thanks for listening. We go back now to the studios.
It's now time for the ratings for the Class 3A division. Center. Division 1.
1, 2, 3.
Chapel Hill. Division 1. Palestine's rating is the result of a deduction of timing, Division 3. Rusk High School, Division 1. Hudson High School, Division.
You'll get that headset.
1.
Okay, we're beginning to get some ratings coming in, and we have Nicholas Durham from Carthage. Are we ready? Not yet, so we'll stand and wait for our ratings for just a minute. Welcome back to the Region 21 UL Marching Competition. Nicholas Durham, band director at Carthage, has entered our broadcast booth, and we thought we'd take just a minute. And have you found out your rating?
We have.
Let me get your mic turned on and we get it set. Go ahead. Okay, hold on just a second. Of all things that don't work, you got to plug it in. All right, now we're going. We're streaming this, so we want everybody to watch what we're doing here. Tell us what the band made.
Band made straight ones today.
Very good. Comments that some of the judges had?
Didn't get to read the sheet yet.
All you were interested in is the rating.
They made it.
How many judges gave the band a first division?
All three.
All right. May I say that probably the best performance of the year was right 3 minutes ago.
Yes, sir. The kids did real well. Nailed a lot of their details.
Band had a great sonorous sound. Band sounded well balanced. Tempo held all the way through the drill. Congratulations to you and your staff. Especially congratulations to the Battling Bulldog Band on a job well done.
Thank you very much.
If you'll congratulate everybody for us, we'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
All righty, coming from Homer Bryce, we're trying to keep with the scores and keep you up to date, and we'll have the rest of the ratings momentarily. Stand by. You may have heard the ratings in Class 3A, but I'll repeat them for you if you would like. This is the Region 21, the UIL Marching Competition. We come to you live from Homer Bryce Stadium, Nacogdoches, Texas, located on the campus of Stephen F. Austin. The first band to perform in 3A was Center High School. They received a first division. Second band was Chapel Hill High School. Chapel Hill High School received a first division. Palestine High School received a second division, but they went over their 8-minute time limit, so they were dropped a division, so they made a Division 3. Rusk High School, a first division. Hudson High School, a first division. Athens High School, a first division. Westwood of Palestine made a second division. Henderson High School, a first division. Very fine band. Bullard made a first division. Lindale, another very fine band, making a first division. Van made a first division. Brownsboro made a first division. Diboll made a second division. And Carthage, the last band in the class, and you just heard that Carthage made a first division, receiving a first division from all of the band the judges. I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm starting to kind of lose my thought here. But Carthage was an outstanding program. Lindale, an outstanding program. Henderson, an outstanding program, among many. But congratulations to those bands that made a first division. They've done a super job. Now, coming up in just a few moments, will be the 4A band, starting with Jacksonville, followed by Nacogdoches, Hallsville, White House, John Tyler, Longview, Robert E. Lee Tyler, and finally Lufkin. Those are the bands that will be participating in competition for Class 4A.